For every NRI, investing in India raises important questions. Can I access the money I invest in India when I need it abroad? How much return can I expect? Is it higher than what I get in my country? Is it safe to invest in India? What about taxes? Will I be taxed both in India and my country of residence? How does the currency exchange impact my returns? And with inflation on the rise, will my investment grow or lose value over time? These are not just concerns, they are the key factors that drive any financial decision. And you deserve answers. In this video, we will uncover these concerns step by step and explain how insurance investments, especially ULIPs, can offer you higher returns, tax benefits, and a chance to tap into India's booming economy. So stay with us as we explore whether investing in Indian insurance policies is your smartest decision. One of the most critical concerns for NRIs is, can I access my money abroad after investing in India? The answer depends entirely on where you invest from, the NRI account or the NRO account. Let's simplify this. If you invest the entire amount from an NRI account, here's the good news. The entire maturity amount, both the principal and the profit, can be credited back to your NRI account without any restrictions. No additional documentation like Form 15CA or 15CB is required. This is the simplest and most flexible way for NRIs to ensure full repatriability of their investment. On the other hand, if you invest the entire amount from an NRO account, the situation changes. The maturity amount cannot be freely credited back to an NRI account or sent abroad. If you wish to transfer the funds to your country, tax laws will apply in India. Additional repatriation rules and limits make this process more complex. This is why investing from an NRI account is often preferred if repatriability is a priority. Now, let's consider the scenario where you invest from both NRI and NRO accounts. For example, you invest 1 crore from an NRI account and 1 crore from an NRO account. At maturity, the total amount grows to 4 crores. Here's the breakdown. 1. NRI portion, 1 crore plus profit. The entire 2 crores, NRI principal plus profit, can be freely credited back to the NRI account without any restrictions or additional documentation. 2. NRO portion, 1 crore plus profit. The 2 crores from the NRO account cannot be credited to the NRI account. If you wish to repatriate the funds abroad, tax laws will apply and you must provide documentation like Form 15CA, Form 15CB, and a CA certificate. Result? Out of the 4 crores maturity amount, 50%, 2 crores, from the NRI account is fully repatriable. The remaining 2 crores from the NRO account cannot be freely repatriated without taxation and documentation. Now that we've answered how accessible your money is, let's tackle the next big question. How much return can I expect on investing in India? Is it higher than what I get in my country? Here's where India shines. Let's compare the numbers. In developed countries like the US, UK, and Japan, interest rates are extremely low due to mature economies. The US savings rates range from 1% to 2%. The UK average savings rates are 1.5% to 2%. Japan, shockingly low at 0.1% to 0.5%. But in developing economies like India, fixed deposit interest rates for NRIs can go up to 6 to 7% annually. Even insurance products like ULIPs combine market-linked growth with potential tax-free returns under Section 10(10)(d). Now let's look at the stock markets. Over the past decade, India's markets have consistently outperformed developed nations. India, BSE Sensex 12 to 15% CAGR, compound annual growth rate. US, S&P 500 8 to 10% CAGR. UK, FTSE 105 to 7% CAGR. Japan, Nikkei 225 around 5 to 6% CAGR. India's stock market is not just growing, it's thriving, driven by a booming economy, rapid urbanization, expanding middle-class consumption. By investing in market-linked insurance products like ULIPs, you get the dual benefit of life cover and exposure to India's high-growth economy. But wait, returns are not just about interest or market growth. Inflation matters. In developed countries, where inflation is typically low, around 2 to 3%, your low interest rates barely keep up. In India, even with higher inflation of 5 to 6%, the returns, like those from ULIPs and other investments, far exceed inflation. This means you enjoy real growth of your wealth, not just nominal returns. To sum it up, higher interest rates in India help your money grow faster. India's stock markets consistently outperform global markets. Real returns in India remain positive even after inflation. Now that we've talked about the returns, let's tackle another critical question. How safe are your investments in India? After all, safety and trust are just as important as high returns when it comes to your hard-earned money. Let's begin with a reality check. Insurance failures can happen, but where? Some of the biggest insurance company collapses have occurred in developed countries. AIG, 2008, USA, one of the world's largest insurers, required a massive $180 billion bailout during the global financial crisis. Equitable Life, 2000, UK failed to meet its guaranteed payouts, leaving over 1 million policyholders in shock. HIH Insurance, 2001, Australia, a $5.3 billion collapse that was one of the largest corporate failures in Australia's history. These examples remind us that strong regulation matters. And here's where India stands out. India has one of the most secure and regulated insurance sectors in the world, thanks to the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, IRDAI. Here's why your investments are safe in India. Strict regulations. IRDAI ensures insurers maintain sufficient capital reserves to honor claims. Solvency margins. Indian insurers must hold higher solvency margins, reducing the risk of default. Customer protection. Strong rules exist to ensure transparency and fairness for policyholders. Here's why your investments in Indian insurance are safer than ever. 1. Robust regulation. IRDAI ensures every insurer operates responsibly. 2. Strong capital reserves. High solvency margins reduce default risks. In India, your investments are not just about growth, they're about assurance. You're protected by a system built on trust and regulation. Now let's address one of the most critical questions every NRI has. What about taxes? Will I be taxed both in India and my country of residence? Here's the good news. Thanks to India's tax laws and the Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement, DTAA, you can make tax-efficient investments and enjoy peace of mind when repatriating funds abroad. Let's break this down step by step. India has signed the DTA with over 90 countries, ensuring that NRIs are not taxed twice, once in India and again in their country of residence. Under DTAA, you can benefit in two key ways. Tax credit. If you pay taxes in India, you can claim a tax credit in your country of residence for the same amount. Exempted income. Income that is tax exempt in India, like insurance maturity proceeds, is usually exempt in your resident country as well. Here's another advantage that NRIs often miss: GST exemptions on insurance premiums paid through your NRE account. For regular policyholders, GST on insurance premiums can range from 18% on ULIPs to 4.5% on endowment policies. But as an NRI, when you pay premiums from your NRE account, you get a GST exemption. This means lower upfront costs, higher net returns as you save on GST that would otherwise reduce your investment gains. Another significant benefit is Section 10(10)(d) of the Indian Income Tax Act, which makes insurance maturity proceeds completely tax-free in India. Here's how it works. The entire amount, principal and profit, is exempt from taxes in India. If the policy is funded through your NRE account, the proceeds can be freely repatriated abroad without any additional taxes. This combination of tax-free growth and seamless repatriation gives you a massive financial edge. Now, let's compare this to an investment made abroad. In developed countries like the US or UK, capital gains on investments can be taxed at 20 to 30%. Additionally, repatriating funds may involve further tax deductions and paperwork. But in India, Section 10(10)(d) ensures your maturity amount is completely tax-free. DTA saves you from double taxation. GST exemptions further enhance your net returns. Simply put, investing in Indian insurance products means more growth, fewer taxes, and hassle-free repatriation compared to global alternatives. Here's the bottom line. By investing in insurance policies in India, especially through your NRE account, you save on GST, enhancing your net returns. You benefit from tax-free maturity proceeds under Section 10(10)(d). DTAA ensures you don't pay taxes twice. Repatriating funds is seamless, with no hidden charges or deductions. With these benefits, India stands out as a tax-efficient and profitable investment destination for NRIs. So, how does currency exchange impact your returns? Here's the key. 1. Currency appreciation boosts returns. If the Indian rupee strengthens, your returns grow when converted to foreign currency. 2. Depreciation reduces purchasing liability. When the rupee weakens, your purchasing liability in foreign currency reduces over time, and the averaging effect on premiums paid minimizes the impact of depreciation. 3. India's growing economic strength. As India strengthens its global economic position, like using the rupee for oil imports and boosting trade partnerships, the rupee has the potential to appreciate, further enhancing long-term returns. Beyond financial returns, let's explore why India is becoming an increasingly attractive destination for NRIs to spend their retirement years. Retiring abroad often comes with high living expenses and substantial taxes. In contrast, India offers lower cost of living, daily expenses, including housing, food, and transportation, are significantly more affordable. Favorable tax policies. India provides tax exemptions and benefits for senior citizens, enhancing disposable income during retirement. Access to timely and affordable healthcare is crucial during retirement. In many developed countries, high medical costs and long waiting times can be challenging. India, however, offers affordable medical treatments, quality healthcare services at a fraction of the cost compared to Western countries. Timely access to care, shorter waiting periods for consultations and procedures, ensuring prompt medical attention when needed. India's rapid infrastructure development has significantly enhanced the quality of life. Modern amenities, improved transportation, and world-class facilities are now widely available, making daily life comfortable and convenient. Retiring in India also means reconnecting with a rich cultural heritage and a familiar social environment. The warmth of community life, traditional festivities, and familial bonds contribute to a fulfilling and joyous retirement experience. If you're planning for a retired life in India, it's a smart decision to also invest in India. Consider guaranteed pension plans. These provide a steady and predictable income stream during retirement, ensuring financial security. ULIP-based retirement solutions. These combine wealth creation with market-linked growth, offering the flexibility to build a retirement corpus while also benefiting from tax efficiency. Investing in these solutions aligns with your decision to retire in India and allows you to enjoy a comfortable, stress-free life. With affordable living, accessible healthcare, world-class infrastructure, and robust retirement investment options, India is not just a nostalgic choice for retirement, it's a financially wise and fulfilling one. In conclusion, India offers NRIs a unique blend of high returns, tax efficiency, affordable living, and world-class opportunities to secure their future. Whether you're planning to grow your wealth or enjoy a fulfilling retirement, investing in India makes perfect sense. Take charge of your financial future today because the best time to invest in India is now. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with fellow NRIs, and subscribe to Insurance Funda for more expert insights on smart financial planning. See you in the next video.